Hey, what up, y'all? This your boy Wolfpacmaine back at it again. I'm trying a new time zone tonight. I'm calling this show Maine After Midnight. I couldn't go to sleep yet because I had took a nap. I took a little nap yesterday afternoon for a bit. Um, I wanted to go live yesterday. I couldn't think of what to do or whatever. Um, yeah, I'm just sitting here chilling, watching my I think I found me a new favorite YouTube channel to watch now. I got it back on that WWE Vault with the '80s Golden Era matches. So right now they're showing an old Survivor Series match. I'm not sure which year, but they're showing a match. It's a Survivor Series match, and it's Hogan and $1 Million Man in the ring now. I think they're like the last two in the ring. Jake is too likable to be a top heel. And like the chat room is actually good in there too. It's like you don't see no annoying trolls in there acting stupid and spamming stuff. So it's actually pretty cool. I actually participated in a bit in the chat the past few days. It was pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see like a gathering of or like a collective of 80s babies. Yeah, shout out to the 80s babies out there. Best heels ever: Flair, Jake, $1 Million Man, Hollywood Hogan, The Rock, no particular order. Hey, what up? Hey, what up, man? Mark Harris, happy New Year to you, man. Yeah, I'm always brainstorming, thinking of new ways to make this channel better and to make myself better personally. So right now it is 1:19 Eastern over at Cold, Michigan. I don't know what year this is I'm watching, but I am currently watching WWE Vault on YouTube channel right now, and they're showing old '80s, the golden era, like one of the best times of wrestling to me. The only thing about the golden era back in the '80s and '90s was like um there was so many good stars back there too, but it was like Hogan. It was like Hogan was the one that hogged a lot of the spotlight from everybody back then. Like looking back as an adult now when we were all kids, not every kid on the planet was a Hogan fan or nothing like that. It was like we were little kids, and he was on TV a lot. So of course we're gonna like like the bright yellow and red and the music and stuff like that. But like looking back as an adult watching this stuff now, like now I can see why a lot of the wrestlers back then didn't really care for Hogan. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. Hey, welcome to the channel. Can't stay happy. Can't stay happy New Year, bro. Oh, that's cool, man. Thanks for stopping by. You have a good rest of your day. Cause today technically where I'm at, it is Friday morning. Happy Friday to everybody. If it's Friday where you are, Happy New Year to everybody. Jake Gasp of Psychology made him one of the best heels. Yeah, it's about psychology out here, man. And like me, like you shouldn't be to all my smart people out there, my critical thinkers, my logical thinkers, you should not be afraid of someone who is dumber than you. Like if you're like mentally smarter than your foes or enemies, which I don't have any enemies, but I'm just saying like out on the battlefield, or if you're a wrestler, if you're a warrior in a war or something, if you can outsmart your opponent and you have a better logical thinking, you shouldn't be afraid of them. Like, I'm not afraid of stupid people. Now, there's people that's ignorant. There's people out there that's ignorant who refuses to learn and be better, and they want to stay ignorant. You could just leave them alone and let them stay over there. But like, there's people that you really can't blame them. You really can't blame them too much because a lot of people didn't have the right upbringing, or they didn't have enough mentors or uncles or aunts to show them the way. And that, unfortunately, that happens to a lot of us and a lot of people I was raised in the inner cities and stuff. And I'm not even gonna get into all the race and all that, this and that, because this channel is not for that. Because with me, I'm cool with people who's cool with me. I support people who supports me. I'm nice to people who's nice to me. And then there's evil pieces of crap out there that comes in all shapes and sizes and colors out there as well. So I judge a person on their character and merit, and if they got good common sense and all of that stuff. Y'all hit that like button. Hey, I got quite a few people in here. I got 10 watchers in here. I got about 5 likes. Y'all help me out, please. Hit that like button and subscribe. I am currently watching some old school WWE right now on WWE Vault on YouTube. This, I'm sure y'all can hear it. So it's. All right, let me see what's up in the chat. I don't want to miss nothing. Yeah, Mark, you're right. Roman King. Good morning, Shelly Curvin. You say you have chills. Hey, what up, y'all? What up? What up? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so it's Macho King and Sherry. They cutting a promo, and he's with Zeus. See, I didn't get to watch a lot of these pay-per-views when I was a kid, because we had cable. I was one of the lucky kids where we grew up with cable, but you had to pay extra. Well, of course, you had to pay extra to watch the pay-per-views, and when I was a kid, like most of the wrestling I did watch was the wrestling challenge, wrestling superstars, and then like you remember it used to be primetime wrestling. It used to be primetime wrestling at first at Monday nights, and they had like a round table with like Mr. Perfect, Heenan, Monsoon, Mean Gene, and then after that, that's when they changed it to Monday Night Raw back in '92 or '93. I can't remember. Man, they showing a lot of Hogan stuff on here. Now they got Hogan and Beefcake. They got Hogan and Beefcake cutting a promo. All right, Hogan's champion too. I ain't gonna show too much because WWE like to clap. Yeah, rest in peace to Mean Gene Oakland and Hogan. It's not that many of our there's not too many of our old wrestling heroes left. And I didn't that's Beefcake talking now. Oh, she got powder on her face. Look at Sherry. Oh, Sherry. What's Sherry doing in their locker room? All right, Sherry. Hey, hey. All right, so Hogan and Brutus Beefcake, they was just talking in the locker room. Sherry just walked up in there. All right, so Macho Man and Macho King and Zeus beating up Hogan and Beefcake, and the rest of the locker room trying to break them apart. But she came in. She came in with two. She came in with two. Yeah, she came in with like 2 handfuls of powder and then threw them on both of their faces. Hey, that kind of reminded me of the other day when I was watching a match on here. It was the match made in hell for WrestleMania 6. It was Hogan and Warrior against Slaughter, Colonel Mustafa, and that other guy that was with them. I can't remember that name. It was 3-on-2, and the ending of that match was when the ref had his back turned in the other corner, and Slaughter was in the middle of the ring, kind of dizzy or whatever. And he turned around, and Hogan grabbed some powder and threw it in his face, and made him fall and hit the leg drop on him for the 1-2-3. Now the thing with Hogan, I noticed now is as a 43-year-old. Now I was born and raised on wrestling. I've been watching wrestling ever since I can remember watching on TV, and this was like back in kindergarten, like latchkey or whatever. I remember in the kindergarten class. You remember latchkey? You had to wait in your room and with the adults until your parents come and pick you up. Well, they had like a they had like a projector screen in there, and they played like the old WrestleManias in there, and Purple Rain, and the old cartoons like Jetsons and Ducktales and stuff like that. I remember all of that stuff, and that's how I started. That's how I got into watching wrestling too. Watching that, and then y'all remember them old LJN wrestlers, the old rubber wrestlers, like oh, here go. I was just mentioning them earlier. Here's Brutus Beefcake right here. Yeah, and I got a whole bunch of these guys too. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe if you are new over here. Yeah, hit the like button if you like wrestling. I do more than just wrestling over here. I am an artist. First and foremost, I am an artist. I collect action figures. I can show you a little. I can show like a little preview. How's everyone? Hey, what up, Kojak? I see you in there. My bad if I missed anybody. My bad. My bad. How's the family? All right, here's the first. All right, here's the first for 2026, y'all. My new display. Hey, these guys was funny right here. The Rujo brothers. Hey, them guys been trolling. Them guys was trolling back in the '80s before trolling was popular, I guess. All right, here goes Earthquake, Ravison, Rick Rude. Not Rick Rude. This should have been the hero I was looking up to all along. His $1 Million Man had found him in Ollie's. It was he came in a two set. It was him and Ricky Steamboat. It was a two set I got for like $25. Bam Bam Bigelow. I'm gonna start with the heel side. Here's the heel. Here's the heel. Jake Roberts with the fire pants. I gotta be careful here. Yeah. Big Boss Man. I didn't even know when I was a kid. I didn't know that Big Boss Man was a heel before he was a good guy on there. Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov. They were always heel. The Hart Foundation. Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Bret Hart. Oh, there's Nikolai Volkov and Iron Sheik. The Nasty Boys, Jerry Sachs and Brian Knobs. I do have their glasses and their trench coats that they come with. Um, the Brainbusters, Terry Blanchard and Arn Anderson. Hey, the funny thing about Arn Anderson in the chats, like whenever Arn Anderson is in a wrestling match, like you see people in the chat talk. They'll say like, for example, they'll say uh, Arn Arn try cranking that now Anderson. Like they'll put like a little quotation in them for his middle name or something. You just have to see it. Or here's my one of my Ultimate Warriors right here, my elite. He was a double champion when he beat Hogan, and it was title versus title. Here's my other Jake Roberts right here. Here's one of my favorite ones right here. Now a lot of these I had picked up from like yard sales and resale shops, thrift shops. 'Cause there's a few figures up here I only picked up for like a couple bucks, and I have a lot more than just this. Let me see. Let me check the. Let me check the. All right, y'all want to? Some people want to come in here and be a troll. I could be a troll too. That easily. Get up out of here. Hey, I could be a nice guy. Let's not go there. No. Oh, they got Rick Rude coming out. Yeah, I was just they go Rick Rude right there. Hey, I got another Rick Rude too. I still have in the box. Um, I'll show that another time. I was a big Ricky the Dragon Steamboat guy too. Here's the ultimate, and then here's his other. Here is his elite. I have here. I do have his gi top. I'm just missing the belt that go to it. And then with him, he does come with a black gi top with a black belt and other heads and swappable hands. Just like with $1 Million Man, he has different heads, different hands, and then the money stacks, removable tuxedo. All right, here's my two macho mans right here. Ultimate Hogan, Elite Piper, George the Animal Steel. I got his little I got like his little plush doll he come with. Here are two of my favorite tag teams ever: the Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal. Here's Demolition, Axe, and Smash. Now these are the original Mattel WWE Elites from back in the day. Now I know they just recently came out with these recently with the Elites. I don't know which number series it is, but these two were the originals that I had got from shout out to Ye Old Toy Shop over in St. Clair Shores. She had hooked me up with those, and they both come with their spiked masks, and that's about it. Yeah, those like these tag teams they still worth some good money, very sought after. They still never did a re-release of Legion of Doom for some reason. So, and then they had just like after a number of years, these were like the only ones you could get of Demolition. They were really expensive in the aftermarket too. I don't know what they're worth now since they came out with new ones, but yeah. So and then here's a few of my big rubber guys, LJN style figures from are you all should be familiar with Zack Ryder or Matt Cardona. That's his brand right here. Big rubber guys. So that's the Road Warriors, Animal and Hawk. I got the Jeff Hardy. Here's a Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And then AEW came out with their own kind of LJN. Hold on, let me move this out the. Let me take this out the. Oops, I don't want to mess nothing up. AEW came out with their own kind of LJN. Here's the CM Punk one. They made him too short compared to Cody Rhodes. Because in real life, I think Punk is like 6'1" or 6'2". And there's the Cody Rhodes there. Oh, here's the newer LJN superstars they came out with at Target. There goes the Cena, Dusty Rhodes, and then Hogan right there. Now, the black carded one. Oh, and then here's the AEW Darby Allin. If you all are familiar with AEW, I had picked this one up from Ross for $4, man. That was a good steal right there. All right. All right, it's showing the Survivor Series match between all right, it's Piper, Jimmy Fly Snuka, and the Bushwhackers. Man, them Bushwhackers were yeah, they were for kids for sure. Oh yeah, and then Roddy Piper. So it's Roddy Piper, Snuka, and the Bushwhackers versus Mr. Perfect, Rick Rude, and Rajo Rajo brothers. You all remember the Mountie, right? Yeah, he's one of the guys. I'm the Mountie. Oh, and the Genius. You guys remember the Genius? Now he was Macho Man's real life brother. Now he was with Mr. Perfect a lot back then. And Mr. Perfect was such a good wrestler, man. Oh, here's my Rick Rude right here. I haven't even opened them up yet. I want to open them up too, man. I really want to, but it's like it's so nice in this packaging. Yeah, there he is. Ravishing Rick Rude. Oh, here's my Mr. Perfect right here. I want to open this one up too, man. He's such a good wrestler. He was funny too. Especially with him and Bobby Heenan together. And I think like the funniest, I think the best wrestling commentators were Bobby Heenan, Gorilla Monsoon, and Jesse the Body Ventura back then. Oh my God! Especially with Monsoon and Bobby Heenan together. So funny, man. Every time Bobby Heenan would say something out of line, Gorilla, Gorilla would be like, "Oh, will you stop it? Will you be serious?" Heenan was always dissing Hogan too, man. Like he never liked Hogan, and like for the most part, I could see why. Like looking back at us as an adult, like whenever Hogan lost him, like he didn't want to. Whenever he lost the match, like in like rumbles or stuff like that, it was I noticed like it was always like on a count out or a disqualification or something like that. Like there weren't clean pins. There weren't any clean pinfalls on Hogan that much back then. So a lot of other guys didn't get too much shine off of him. Only like a few people. Like he put Ultimate Warrior over. Um, Andre helped put him over. Andre the Giant helped put him over. Like he was Rick Rude. um, Things are good. I gotta take my mom to special. Oh, okay. They did have latchkey at my school. They threw us out. They threw y'all out. Yeah, my parents had cable, but they was so broke to ever get paper. Hey, yo, Kojak. If I wanted to watch the pay-per-views, I had to wait a while and rent them from Blockbuster Video. Do y'all remember Blockbuster Video? Hey, yo, Kojak. I appreciate you being in the room. Had to put a clown on timeout. And not none of them small timeouts too, man. I think Roddy Piper picked the wrong teammates to fight against Mr. Perfect's team. The Bushwhackers. I bet you I bet you if you take like a casual 40-year-old woman and you turn it onto a Bushwhacker match, she gonna be like, what the hell is wrong with them guys? Are they on crack or something? Like but like I didn't know that they were called a different tag team before they got called up to WWF. Like they made them goofy. Like they weren't goofy like this back. They were called the Sheep Herders back in the day before WWF. I'm not sure which organization they were in, but they were called the Sheep Herders, and they were opposite. They were totally opposite from being goofy and licking people's foreheads and they be biting people's butts in the ring. Like they would literally bite their they will bite their opponent's backside. Oh god, like in the corner of the ring. I don't remember which year this is. What year this Survivor Series is. Yeah, Piper in the ring now. Yeah, I wanted to go live earlier. I wanted to go live, well, technically yesterday, Thursday, January 1st, I did want to go live. But technically I was live. I was live on January 1st, but it was like really, really early in the morning from the New Year's Eve party. Shout out to all the ladies who showed up to my New Year's Eve gathering the other night. Um, all of my all my wolf ladies. Shout out to my old co-host Chicky. She pulled through last night. We were man, that was like my first time having a co-host on my show in a while too. But it went really good too. We were just talking about wrestling stuff and just laughing and having a good time and stuff. I had my people in the chat, my Miss Rain, shout out to you. Lauren, she was in there. Angie. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in more yeah, like we talk artwork, wrestling, collecting. I do reaction videos to police body cam videos. Kojak, he be there, and he's actually quite knowledgeable of law enforcement. So he always add great input for my shows that I do. I call that the Pack Reacts, and we have the PAX Bonfire. My live show, my live stream show the PAX Bonfire. That's my variety show. So it's like a mixture of reaction videos, or I could play some games or show off my collections and stuff like that too. Shout out to all my day ones. 2026, we're gonna become even greater and bigger with this channel here. My buddy Rain. Shout out to Cree Cree. I don't remember if she was there last night, but like she's like one of my other members too, one of my other supporters. Shout out to her. Big Petey, the dog. Man, Mr. Perfect always flopping around when he gets hit. Man, the audience they was so hyped back then too. Like when somebody like Warrior would come running out, the whole crowd just going crazy. So he biting Mr. Perfect now. Look. Oh, he just did it. Uh, Mr. Perfect just pinned Butch. I don't even remember seeing Roddy Piper. He didn't lose matches that much back then either. Like there were a lot of political pull back then, back in them old days. Like you had to be a really good politician if you wanted to shine in the spotlight back then. Hey, somebody in the chat. Look, I'm reading this right now. Hold on. What it said? It said, if Hogan was a good guy, then I am a messiah. Hey, like looking at these old matches as an adult, like I could see what a lot of these guys are talking about now. People like the Iron Sheik and Bret Hart and stuff like that. So like Hogan, if Hogan's a good guy and you get eliminated from the Royal Rumble, why be a sore loser? And then go back in the ring and then throw your enemies out. Like, you're eliminated. Like, once you get thrown over the top rope, you got to go to the back, to like everyone else. Hey, I see a young Shane McMahon out there too. He's like one of the referees. If he shows back up on the screen, I'll show you. I gotta be careful what I show on the screen for too long. They like to. What everyone else up to? I don't see nobody in the chat no more. I'm not gonna be on here for too long. No, I just had to go in. I had to come on, and I'll probably be on for like another half hour or so. Put some time in. I'm getting really, really close to that partnership, y'all. Hey, Kojak, if you're still there, I'm really, really close to getting that partnership. Yeah, I'm not gonna be up too long. I just had to come in and put in a little work today. I didn't get a chance to go live yesterday. Wanted to check in. I always got to check in with the pack, man. I know a lot of other people are in bed right now. What else we do over here? For the ladies, I'll do like the pop the balloon reaction videos with them live, and like funny animal videos. Everybody should like animals though. What else? Yeah, we just come over here and have a good time and stuff. I show a lot of my collections. I have a large Dragon Ball Z collection. I got a large wrestling collection and Transformers and stuff like that. I'll sprinkle those in from time to time. You know. Hey, it be women on here be asking me to show them the collections I have. Oh, you got Thundercats? I was showing off my Thundercats too. I gotta finish my edit, but yeah, in one of my lives I showed a lot of my vintage Thundercats collections from the '80s. They were made by LJN too. Like Ravishing Rick Rude, he should have been champion a few times in the WWE. Mr. Perfect, he should have been champion a few times. Like, they never got the WWE championship, heavyweight championship. Yeah, Mr. Perfect's like one of the best wrestlers they had back then. I just didn't really appreciate it as a kid because we were programmed to boo the bad guys. You know what I'm saying? But you got good guys. You got guys that's on TV that's playing a role or pretending to be a good guy, but they really weren't. But like, back to Hogan. Like, if you supposed to be like the hero for the kids back then and be the good guy and telling kids to eat their vitamins and say their prayers and stuff, you still teaching kids to be sore losers. and hogging the spotlight from other people that had more talent than you. See, with me, I call it down the middle, man. I call things down the middle. I don't choose sides. Like I choose the side of good over evil, of course, but like, yeah, right. I choose right from wrong, right over wrong. I choose genuine people over snakes. What was the and Mr. Perfect always spinning around in the air? What was that? Superfly was a sprightly 60-year old here. Damn, Superfly was 60 at the time, right there. That can't be right, man. Well, a Kojak, when Hogan turned bad guy and formed the NWO, he was only about he was only about 40 at the time. Back in '96, like a lot of them old wrestlers. Somebody in the chat says getting upset in a chat for 40-year-old wrestling is amazing. Yeah, these are like 40. No, this ain't 40 years old. Wait a minute, it can be. I think it is. I gotta see which WrestleMania. I gotta see which Survivor Series this is though, because like for example, oh this can't be. This can't be like an '86. I don't know. Let's just say if this was like '87 or something like that. Like I would only be like 5 years old at the time. I'll be 44 next May. Yeah, wrestling has came a long way since then too. Yeah, I was watching wrestling back then. Yeah, the first wrestling match I ever remember watching 1-on-1 was Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3 when they were in Pontiac. I remember it was a battle royal match too. And they had that football player in there, the fridge. I don't remember his name, but I remember it was a battle royal, and I remember it was like blood on guys' faces. And I'm watching that at like 4 or 5 years old in kindergarten. Hey, I used to think King Kong Bundy was a scary looking guy, man, because that was like my first time seeing a big fat bald guy with no neck on TV, or just seeing that ever. Andre the Giant, he was kind of scary looking too a little bit. But I never thought that the Undertaker was scary. I just thought he was badass looking. And I started watching wrestling because of we was watching wrestling at school. Yeah, we had good childhoods in the '80s. William Perry. Yep, that was him. Yep, that was him. William Perry, the fridge. Yep. Now WrestleMania 3, that was the one where Aretha Franklin performed the national anthem. A young Aretha Franklin on the piano. Yeah, man, I've been watching wrestling ever since I can remember watching TV. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe was like the first cartoon that I remember watching on TV too. That was like my main show back then when I was a kid. I loved watching He-Man. I only had like a few of their action figures though. I remember having the battle armor He-Man with like the you could flick. It was like a chest plate thing on his chest that you could flick, and it have like different stages of like battle damage. Like one side there's no damage, and then you flick it, then it's like a scar, like like a gash across the armor chest plate. I think I had that one. Then I had one for Skeletor. I remember having many faces. Too bad. Too bad was the guy with the two heads. He is a double-headed guy. Head on his shoulders. And what else? Oh, and Triclops. I remember having him the most too. Triclops was the guy in the green, and he had like the green visor with the one eyeball. You could switch to different eyes. Yeah, yeah. Mr. Perfect won the match. He pinned Superfly, which was the best decision. Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. I can't even remember the first match I watched. It was back in like 86, 87. I used to watch every Saturday with my pops. Yeah, Wrestling Challenge and then wrestling and then Superstars. So like back then, if you wanted to watch, you didn't really get to see like good like main event match. Well, if you wanted to see an established wrestler against another established wrestler, they mostly had those during like the main event. Or you had to watch the Saturday night main event shows to watch all the good wrestlers because Saturday morning it was like mostly jobber matches or squash matches. So like you see like British Bulldog, he'll come out and wrestle. Like you get to see British Bulldog wrestle, but he'll be wrestling and they call them enhancement talent, and they're there to take they're on TV to take losses and make the superstars look good. Make British Bulldog look good. So you had a whole lot of the matches where you saw like Bulldog or Bret Hart come out and wrestle a guy that you never heard of. Jim Neidhart. He always did that laugh and always stroked his goatee. Rest in peace to Jim Neidhart. He wasn't in good shape. I'm gonna be honest with y'all because I don't. I just call things how it is. How it is. I call it down the middle. Like he wasn't in good shape when he was alive. Um, I don't know what was wrong with him, but he was like always kind of like shaky and just I don't know. They go Ultimate Warrior right there. Hey, I think he's wearing the same outfit that. Is this the same one? No, it's not the same one. It's almost the same colors though. Yeah, here's the old Hasbro. It's the old Hasbro toy from the 90s. Let me put in some light so y'all can see it a little bit. That's like the only Hasbro that I found in the wild. Yeah, these are pretty hard to find actually. Back when I was toy hunting hardcore back in the day. See, I'm in Michigan, so wrestlers like wrestling memorabilia and collectibles, they don't last that long on the shelves over here, man. Like wrestling stuff is really hot. Not I wouldn't say really hot. It was just always popular in the Midwest for some reason. Like say like WWE come out with like some new elites wrestler figures tomorrow. And they put them on the shelves at like Target and Walmart. Them wrestlers won't even they won't even last a full day on the shelf. Depending on who they are, depending on the characters they have on the shelves. I know like people like even like the female wrestlers, they don't make that many female wrestlers in the box because they're like the last to sell. But like women wrestlers like Rhea Ripley or like a Bailey or something like, well, especially like a Rhea Ripley, she don't last that long on the shelves at all. Now I did get lucky and find her on the shelf a couple times, and I bought actually purchased one at one of those visits when I was at Walmart. Yeah, I watched this match already. I'm not gonna. I'll be on for like the next 15 minutes. Do like a quick power hour with y'all, and I'm gonna call it the night. All right, so this match done started right here. It's So I think Ultimate Warrior is the captain. Ultimate Warrior. Hey, look at yeah, I remember this. Look at Andre didn't even move. Like he's like so motionless. He just Warrior just. Oh yeah, he got counted out. They, Andre didn't even get to do anything in the match. Like he stepped in the ring and Ultimate Warrior clotheslined him over the top rope, and he got counted out. I think maybe he was too. I think maybe he was too hurt to the fight in the match, so they just they written that in the script for him. So we got our first elimination already. So it's Ultimate Warrior, Jim Neidhart. It's a weird team too, and the Rockers. So if you got Jim Neidhart right there, where's Bret Hart? And then they're fighting Haku, Arn Anderson. Now this is a really weird team here. This like is like thrown together. So it was Andre the Giant, Bobby Heenan. Now at the time, Heenan was their manager, and he used to be a wrestler. Like he used to wrestle before my time. Like I'm 43, but he was wrestling like way before I was born, I guess. Yeah, he was wrestling before I was born. Haku and yeah, I think it's 4-on-4. The only people left. Yeah, the only people that's left on their team is he all confused. Yeah, rest in peace to Andre the Giant, man. Like he was he was a huge icon. Yeah, so ain't nobody left over there now but Haku, Bobby Bobby the Brain Heenan, and Arn Anderson. Yeah, it's 4-on-4. Ain't no big match. But I'm just chatting with y'all though. I appreciate y'all coming in. Nickelodeon. I used to love watching Sergeant Slaughter and Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Yeah, Hacksaw. Yeah, I got Hacksaw Jim Duggan right here in the old LJN style figure from Big Rubber Guys. Hold on, let me. Damn, gotta put his 2x4 back in his hand. Hey, tough guy. Oh, hold on. Let me hold him so y'all can see him clearly. All right, here he is. Yeah, here's Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the Big Rubber Guys figure from Matt Cardona, Major Wrestling Podcast figures. And the name of the brand is Big Rubber Guys. Matt Cardona is also Zack Ryder. He was Zack Ryder in WWE. Like him and his boy Kurt Hawkins / Brian Myers. They both are partners with, like, they got their own toy company now because they collect action figures too. And I actually follow them on YouTube. And now they made a deal with Jazzwares and AEW, so they're gonna be making LJN style wrestlers for the AEW wrestlers now. So, AEW were making their own LJN figures. They only came out with one wave of them. It's Darby Allin right there. I had picked them up from Ross for like $4, so I picked up 4 of them. It's a $20 figure right here. Um, yeah, here's Cody Rhodes when he was in AEW. I don't have the Walmart exclusive one when he was wearing the red and white pants. And then here's CM Punk right here too when he was in AEW. They made him too short. Like I like the sculpt. I like the sculpt and the design and the tattoos on him. But I just don't like how his arms are straight down, and they made him too short. I'm sure they're gonna make some new punks though. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna finish. I don't even remember who what. Oh yeah, I watched this match already. I think I remember who won this one. But I do plan on doing more, bringing back more wrestling content on this channel again. Oh, here go one. Hey, you remember when I was talking about Arn Anderson before, with his name? Somebody said, Arn new wrestling fans is a problem, Anderson. So they always give him like nicknames. Oh man, Andre the Giant was Andore in Final Fight video game. Andre, yeah, I remember the Final Fight games. My grandma used to hate seeing Jake the Snake Roberts because of the snake. Hey, he said I like watching shoot interviews with the wrestlers, and Jake said it himself that he was afraid of snakes. Am I able to turn this light on? Oh, okay. They do have. Oh no, that's just virtual light. Hold on. Oh, here we go. That's too bright, man. Damn. Yeah, here's my display that I set up earlier. Well, technically yesterday. Y'all can see them much more clearly now. Yeah, here's my WWE Elite / Ultimates collection right here. My old school guys from the golden era. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, there go Jake Roberts right there with the snake. That's for your you can show Granny that. Yeah, Demolition. I remember Demolition a lot on TV too because they always stuck their tongues out with the red and green tongues or whatever. There's George the Animal Steel. He's a fellow Michigander too. Rest in peace to him. Dang, we lost so many people. We lost so many heroes on the shelf here. The only people who are still alive now, I think it's much quicker to just pick out the people who's still alive on the shelf. All right. Uh Ricky Steamboat, he's still with us. Jake the Snake was still with us. Um Demolition, they still with us. They still alive. Um Aaron Anderson and Tully Blanchard, they still with us. The Nasty Boys, they still with us. Bret Hart's still with us. Jake the Snake, that was when he was a heel. And $1 Million Man, he's still with us. Yeah, but yeah, rest in peace to all of our TV heroes and villains. I used to like the Rockers too. I don't have the Rockers, but like yeah, some of them guys I got on the shelf right here, I got for like a really good deal. Like if you come across any uh WWE Legends figures, like the legends from back in the day, like the old retired wrestlers. Those are the ones that holds the most value, especially when you don't open them up. But a lot of these I had found when they was already open too. But yeah, I don't I still pick up some figures when I'm out and about and see something I want to get. But like I got a lot in my storage. Like this is back when I was a hardcore toy hunter back then. Kojak, you know, the game Final Fight made Andre the Giant appear in the game Japanese version. Adore. Oh, okay. I remember this one Royal Rumble match where Shawn Michaels came in. Yeah, Shawn Michaels in the ring now. Oh, he just got thrown. I was about to mention him getting thrown out the ring. Yeah, he entered a Royal Rumble, and he was only in the ring for like a minute or 30 seconds, and he got thrown back out of the ring by I can't remember who threw him out. Oh, here go another one right here. It says Arn, not a spot, my spot, Anderson. Hey, if y'all don't get that, my spot, that was back in WCW when the Four Horsemen and Arn was mad about somebody becoming a Four Horseman, and he felt that they didn't deserve that spot in the Horsemen. Hey, if you like old school wrestling, this is WWE Vault. Hey, yeah, this WWE Vault channel on YouTube is the place to go, man. They need to switch the rotation of the content that they showing on here now. Yeah, so it's WWE Vault. And it was like 1,000 people watching when I first started it earlier. And Shawn Michaels been around for a long time. Like he been in the ring with Andre and stuff. I'm glad that my mom did let me watch wrestling when I was a kid. Cause you got kids. I know kids that they weren't allowed to watch certain things on TV. Like I know a guy. When I met him, he was a toy. I haven't talked to him in a long time, but he was a toy dealer. Like he traded and sold action figures and stuff. When I met him back in the day, and he told me that his mom wouldn't let him watch Masters of the Universe, He-Man, because it had demons and stuff in it, and like so it sounded like his parents were like religious or something like that. I don't know. But He-Man, they did have like a lot of Arn was born looking like he was 55. Yeah, Arn Anderson. It's funny how like guys back in the day they look 20 years older than what they really were. Oh, they doing the Arn Anderson jokes here in the chat. Arn, I wish Tully was here instead of Bobby Anderson. Yeah, Tully Blanchard was supposed to be his partner because they were tag team together called the Brainbusters. Yeah, here they are right here. I just showed y'all earlier. They're the Brainbusters. So people they was wondering where Tully Blanchard were. They said he got allegedly. They said that Tully Blanchard failed some drug test or something allegedly, and that's what took him out the match. Man, why they keep roasting Arn Anderson in the chat? I'm gonna put it on. Show y'all. Yeah, Arn has been 55 all his life. Arn is like Benjamin Button. Oh God. Yeah, I'm gonna just start hanging out in these chats at night, man. Like you don't got no and Kojak, like it's actually not no trolls in here. Like you don't see people in here all talking stupid and spamming stuff. When I was a kid, I'm reading the chat here. When I was a kid, wrestling matches went like this: 10-minute leg lock, body slam, pin. Yeah, I noticed like back in the day, they didn't have a whole lot of flipping around and jumping off the top ropes and stuff like that. Like the modern wrestling is a lot different than it was back then. Well, of course, things is going to change over the span of 40 years now. Like nothing's going to stay exactly the same for like 40 years, you know. But like, you know, you got this modern wrestling now where it's like it's just a lot of spot fests and a lot of gymnastics and acrobatics going on. The game Final Fight made Andre. Oh yeah, I read that already. Um, yeah, so I'm getting a little tired now. I just came on to check in with y'all, see who will show up at this hour of the night. It's about 2:20 Eastern here. Hey, what up, GP? Hey, what up, man? Hey, shout out to GP. I think this is my first time seeing you up in here. Hey, if y'all like Grand Theft Auto content and gaming, y'all check out GP does. Hey, I'm gonna give you a wrench here, man. Like yeah, he's been around. He's been around from the beginning. Congrats to you, sir. Yeah, I remember when I first met GP, man. Yeah, he's an artist too. He's a cool dude. Like I told him he reminds me of he reminds me of like a cooler version of Mick Foley. Yeah. Oh, there go another Arn Anderson joke. Arn Arn scissors don't hurt Anderson. It's like them jokes never end, man. How's it going, GP? Yeah, yeah. I wanted to try to go live at a different time zone to see to see how my luck would do. Yeah, there go a young Shane McMahon there. Yeah, there go Shane. Hold on. I gotta be careful with this. You know, you gotta be careful with WWE stuff. All right, so it's just Warrior and Bobby Heenan in the ring now. But oh yeah, you welcome, man. Yeah, if y'all like watching Grand Theft Auto gameplay, it was GTA 5, and I can't remember what else he plays, but he mostly plays Grand Theft Auto. Y'all go check him out. Hey GP, you can share your link if you want, man. Oh yeah, I was gonna say when I first met him, that first live stream I met or whatever. Now, now you know he's a grown man now, but he had like this I'll just say this giant smoke device. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not gonna be live too much longer tonight. I do like quick pop ups to check in on my pack, see how they doing. Gotta stay engaged. I wanted to shout out to all the fine ladies who showed up to my New Year's my New Year's gathering. I had New Year's Eve. Yeah, my pack's New Year's Eve gathering. All right, the Warrior just pinned Bobby Heenan. Like that wasn't a fair match for Heenan's family. I mean for Heenan's team. They said Bobby Heenan couldn't stand Warrior in real life. They didn't like each other at all in real life. Like that was some real beef right there between them two. Heenan felt that Warrior wasn't a good wrestler and that he hurt people too much and he wasn't professional and stuff like that. Now they just showed Heenan walking towards the back after he lost the match, and then Warrior just ran and did a clothesline to him on the back from behind and knocked him on the ground. Yeah, but like if you wanted to watch if you couldn't watch the pay-per-views and you wanted to watch some like wrestler versus wrestler instead of wrestler versus jobber, then you had to watch the Saturday night main event shows that they had back then. And then eventually when they came out with like primetime wrestling, that which evolved into Monday Night Raw. But back when I was a little kid, you know, I had cable. You had to have cable to watch primetime wrestling because I think that was on USA too. But like WWF Wrestling Challenge and Superstars, they came on Channel 2 Saturday mornings. So you mostly saw like a lot of jobber matches. Like you'll see like Bret Hart fight somebody that you never even heard of before mostly. Just the guy that be on TV to eat pinfalls. Yeah, that's a nice costume Macho Man got on. It's like what's that like? What color is that? Like what was it like a silver blue or something? Oh, it's Dusty Rhodes versus. Hey, I actually like this outfit better for Dusty Rhodes than that yellow and black polka dot. Got red and black. Yeah, Target, Mattel, they brought back the old LJN style figures, and they gonna be making wrestlers that was never made back in the '80s. So they never made a Dusty Rhodes figure before. Oh, and this hat comes off too. Hey GP, do you watch wrestling? I don't think I ever asked you before. Yeah, the hat comes off too. And Target only sells these. So here's the Dusty Rhodes. Here's the John Cena. Yeah, GP. I'm a bit older. I think I'm a bit older than you are. I'm 43. I'm guessing like you're in your 30s or something. I'm not sure. But like these old wrestling figures, these were what we played with when we were little kids. Let's see if I can find somebody. Damn. Yeah, like these are like one of the first wrestling figures that I remember playing with over at my cousin's house. Just big, solid rubber figures. Oh, you 34? Okay. Yeah, I guess pretty right. I'm pretty good at guessing ages. I noticed too that like people that's younger than I am. So I'm an artist. So I'm like my eye for detail is crazy. Like I noticed with like the younger people that's like 10, 15 years younger than me, their hair they have their hair is more full and shinier, it seems. And then of course like less wrinkles on the face and stuff like that, you know. But like I always looked young for my age cuz I'm 43, but like I could still pass for like my late 20s. Even like when I was 30, people thought I was in college still. I was like, no, I'm 30. I'm not 20. I'm not 22. But I see that as like a compliment though. I'm starting to get more gray hairs now though. But what's a GP? What time is it up there where you at? I know you somewhere up north, Canada. I'm in Michigan. I'm not that far from I'm not that far from the Windsor. Man, Roddy Piper was hilarious, man. Yeah, I'm not that far from the tunnel, the Windsor Tunnel, to go to Windsor. Um, you said it's 11:28. Damn, what part of Canada you in? You must be far. You must be far west then. Yeah, cause it's 12:29 where I'm at. Yeah, you must be like far west, like California area or something. Pretty close to the coast. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I used to date a couple girls in Canada. They're actually the women that I came in contact with over in Canada, they was more friendlier to me than the girls over here in Detroit. Like I like friendly down to earth women, women who can take jokes, who can laugh. Like I don't like the uptight bougie boss babe females out here with the attitudes. Yeah, we don't deal with attitudes over here, man. Damn, so it's pretty early over. That's how you be AOGP. That's how you be up so late, man. Cause you in a totally different time zone from me. Like you like 3 hours behind me. Yeah, but like I'm really not even. You know, I could stay up. I could stay up a bit later now too because I do take like a little nap. Cause I be waking up early. I be waking up like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I get to my editing and stuff like that, or I'll just brainstorm and try to contribute to the channel. I was redecorating my I took my tree down. I took my Christmas tree down and I put my Castle Grayskull back up. Yeah. I'm gonna do a video of looking inside this castle too because this thing does open up. AOGP, I'm really close. I'm so close to getting monetized, man. Like as of yesterday, I only need like another 55 watch time hours to go for my tier 1. Next time you go live, I'll come in and hang out with y'all and help mod. I'm gonna help mod a bit more in there. Like GP is like one of the few decent people I came across on here. It's friendly dude. But like I think anybody would be super. I think anybody would be friendly with all them clouds, all them clouds in the air. Oh man. Yeah, it is. It is rare to come across real people. Like I got some real people that rock with me over here. I got some real she wolves that rock with me over here. I'm sure everybody knows who Rain is by now. I'm like, come on. I think I shout her out. I shout her out in almost every episode, even if she's not here. Like like she's one of my she's my super supporter over here. When you find you a nice find some nice women who believe in you and your product and your day ones. You always want to look out for them, man. Especially your day ones. Always check in on them and treat them nice. And when you receive a donation from them, hit that pause button and acknowledge them right away. You always want to acknowledge and thank your supporters and your donators. Yeah, shout out to the Rainmaker. She hung out with us on New Year's Eve night. Shout out to Chicky, my my first original co-host. She came through and she was on the she was on the stream with me. We was chit chatting on the stream together. I had her on I didn't have her on screen, but y'all was able to hear her voice. So it made my live stream actually more fun when I have somebody to talk to and bounce off of. Yeah. But I'm going to call it the night. I just wanted to get on and do like a quick power hour, put some time in. I gotta put my hours in. $1 Million Man and Virgil, they are beating up on Dustin Rhodes and Dusty out there trying to cover him and protect his son. Cover and protect his son. Yeah. Dustin Rhodes, he looked like he only about 20 or something back at the time. Probably not even that old. Yeah, rest in peace to Virgil. Rest in peace to Dusty Rhodes. I like watching the old school matches too. It can be bittersweet. It can be bittersweet too because a lot of the guys that you see from back in the day now they no longer with us, man. Dusty Rhodes, he died the same summer that my dad died back in 2015. Hey, they showing John Studd on TV now. I just showed y'all his figure. Yeah, that's him right there. Him and Bobby the Brain Heenan. That dude was big too. He kind of gives me like looking at him speak and like his mannerisms. He kind of reminds me of Brock Lesnar in a way. Like when these guys were on TV and stuff back in the day, I was only like 4 or 5 years old. So like a lot of these guys, when I came of age, when I came of age and was able to speak for myself and stuff like that, a lot of these guys a lot of these guys were already retired by then, you know. All right, good night, bro. 55 watch time hours ain't too hard. You got this. Yeah, if I just stream every day for the rest of the week, it's gonna catch up because the watch time hours is actually like 5 days behind. But yeah, GP, thanks for pulling through. I think everybody who came out to hang out with me for this power hour. Kojak, shout out to you. Um, Mark, yeah, Mark Harris, shout out to you and everybody else that came in. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe if you are new over here. I'm Wolfpacmaine, and I'll catch y'all next time. Shout out to the pack. Peace.